Like the check-in videos are good.
Yeah, I remember listening to me. I know you hear what I'm saying. Go for it.
And I know someone else. What's in my blind spot is the editor most of the time, until they're
Yeah.
cutting my hair, or
Right, right, right,
you know,
right. I
there still is
understand.
metal, and
Right, right, right.
I don't
I got you. I got you.
like.
That's
He
true.
he has he's drinking coffee too, and he's down the
Right,
street with.
right. But the thing is, the editor answers to the director and answers to the producer.
Bingo.
The director only answers to the producer because he's the one who brought the money. You know, the director
Wish I
has the
could.
vision, okay? So the director's like, okay, I went to a storyboard artist, and this is my vision. So I told the storyboard artist, come in, camera one. Man walks through the coffee shop door, comes and sits down.
Am I writing
Camera
stuff?
one pans to, the upper left-hand corner.
Do you like
And
naming the cameras?
that's his, huh?
Naming the camera, like camera two. You think it's
Yeah,
more
they name the
appropriate?
cameras. You have to. But the producer really doesn't have anything to do with that. The producer's job, the executive producer, means execute. So when he starts, initiates, right? So he starts it, and then the producer comes in on the ground level, and he's there overseeing it. He's just more like an overseer, making sure the work gets done. Okay, so you got to have a producer. You got to make sure that someone's there. Now that takes the type of personality that.
I guess that's me, but I don't have the money to back it.
No, you don't. You don't have an executive producer. None of us
Because
right now have an
there's already
executive
scripts
producer.
out there. People have attempted this thing. I've done,
No, I'm sure they have.
I've looked around, but
That's another thing you have to keep in mind. With this particular project, you're talking about a huge amount of money. They're not going to sign off the rights to
but
do it.
young kids have not gone through the beer phase of college, the coffee phase of putting in something. Those little things for so it's a family franchise. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just so
There
there's
is, but there's so many new
consistently
people
something
coming
for
in,
everybody.
and they're bright. The kids nowadays are really super bright. So, you know, doing the groundwork is excellent. Just in case, if for some reason, because it took so long for us to get where we're at, the kids, they may not take so long. So they may have the means.
Truth,
Now, you never know as
technology,
far as exactly, and we're evolving every day, every second. Um, the,
saving up for my next camera.
yeah, that's good. I was borrowing one, but I never got around to using it. I have so much going on.
Let
But
me meet you in the middle. So like say this support one of the legs on the tripod.
yeah, I know you guys. I realize that. No, and that's why I came. I care for you very deeply, both of you very deeply.
Thank you.
Um,
Our
Consider you
relationship
my
needs that.
friends, and I don't have many friends outside of my head, so to speak. And it's not my head because they're there.
Whoa, spider, dude! You're connected to a spider.
Nice. Can you get it? Thank you. Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, it's alright. I wouldn't do it first time.
It's like the web. The web.
Right. Thank you.
And so is Mary's been running into them too, because we have to walk everywhere, which sucks.
Yeah.
Until we get to like, it's like 2 miles to anywhere.
Yeah, I know. I remember. But yeah, the idea is alright. Go back to what you were saying about having a family or having a community and family is the same thing. Government should be like a family. I don't mean government
Like small scenes. You said it.
well, yeah, that's
came
what
to
you
me
have to do.
because I've just been.
Yeah, right
I
there.
can't get away from it, and then I remember there are small scenes that.
That's well written. See, and it's simple enough and very easily seen. A storyboardist comes in, he'll show it up. He'll be like, okay, let's do it. He'll draw it. So, here's the point of view of the camera seeing it. there it is. So,
Yeah.
and if you don't like it, you don't like the way it's done, storyboard should be like this, you know? Be like, okay,
This feels very productive, Ron.
camera one here, so, you know, I can't draw with crap, but, you know, goes in, espresso machine, you know, here's the dude walking toward it, you know, but what you want to do is then, like, say, have it from the back, so he's, you know, he's walking in, espresso machine,
Stick figures.
camera here.
I was just watching a directing tutorial, and he's talking about exactly what you're doing, which is doing it.
As long as everyone sees it, and it's not even really everyone, because everyone else is supporting. Everyone else in the film crew is there to support. That's what their job is.
Trying to wrap around that.
You need to also keep in mind the director of photography. Director of photography is obviously very important. And because director of photography is the one who makes sure that the shot is done the way you want. Now the editor,
Looking for editors, director of photography. We've got a director and producer conversation going on right now.
the thing about a director is that you have to make sure that you get coverage. You want coverage, okay? So instead of having one camera, right? So ideally, say you had the budget, right? Instead of having one camera here, camera here, camera here. So you're getting every point of view of the guy walking in. Coming in, you see him from this side, you see him from this side, you see him from this side. Now what the editor will do is take all three of those frames and then splice them together. And so, you know, directors say, okay, well, I want it to cut to camera 3.
So who's setting up the cameras?
Normally, it's the director of photography and his
Okay.
assistant. It's not him on his own.
So myself, producer, my good friend, director, Ron over here are looking for a director of photography
Well,
for some small projects.
you have to understand, like with stuff like indies. I gotta watch that thing that you sent me about Quentin Tarantino and doing your own. I've done a preliminary study of how to get by with a really low budget and few people, and how to make just a teeny film. I can produce a teeny film.
Yeah.
I can produce, and now this goes back to technical skill. If I understood editing programs that are better, I can do